hello. You know what time it is? It's time for Sheh and it's time for Shisha, which means it's 90-Day Fiance. And I want to talk about Julio and Kirsten. Oh my God. This guy is blindsiding this girl, left, back, and the front. Like, wow. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Miss Iffy. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. And of course, comment below. Tell me what you really think about this couple. Because I thought they were the most normal couple in the whole series. Only to find out this guy is absolutely constantly blindsiding this lady. Left, right, and centre. So the last episode where we left was when she met his parents, his mum and his brother and sisters. Turns out, no, two brothers he has actually. Turns out his mum was never aware the fact that he's moving to Netherlands and the fact that he had a girlfriend for a whole year. And no, you're thinking, what? No. Also, the fact that he went to Netherlands and lived with her for 2 months. So it's very surprising. Obviously, his mum's against him leaving. So on this scene, they go to go and meet the rest of his family. And there was his cousins and everybody else. And, again, none of them was aware about her. I think he told one of his cousins 3 weeks before she was due to come to the US. Can you just imagine dating a guy for a whole year and him living in your country, in your home for 2 months, and none of his family is aware of who you are? Listen, ladies and gents, I always say I never take a man serious until I meet his family. Never. No. And if he says to you he's divorced, do not believe that shite until you see that certificate either. Until you meet the ex-wife. I'm telling you right now, some man can lie. So that's how I live my life. So Kirsten is here thinking, oh my God, his family is not aware who I am. His family is not aware of the fact that he agreed to come and move to Netherlands. And you haven't existed for a whole year. Legit, my ex, I did not take him serious until I met his father. Then I did not take him even. And from that moment, I was like, I need to meet his sister. And the amount of dirt I found out from both of those. And then when I met the mum was even more. But anyway, back to this couple. Seriously, do not take anybody serious until you meet their loved ones. Because that's when you'll find out who they really are. Until you see those paperwork, they will be telling you whatever you want to hear. That's just life. Anyway, back to this couple. Back to this couple. So yes, and the most surprising things that really annoyed me about this guy is constantly blindsiding her, that he told her that he wanted to move to Netherlands. He applied for the paperwork, that he wants to live there with her and make life with her. And he is in the US backtracking everything he said. So his cousins are like, well, we're big family and, we don't want him to leave. How about you come and live in the state for a couple of months? And then he comes to Netherlands and live a couple of months. And she's like, no. I really like how she stands up for herself. She's like, no, that wasn't the plan. The plan was, the dream he sold her was that he was going to move to Netherlands. And she was like, no, that's not what's happening right now. So she was like, no. But what was really annoying is that this guy just sat there, just like he did in front of his mother, in front of his cousins, his aunties. He sat there and agreed with their suggestions and told Kirsten, again, blindsided her. And he just looked at her and he was like, Yeah, maybe that would be a good idea. Don't you think so? How about you come and live in New York? No, little boy. That was not your plan. That was not the dream you sold her. You said you already applied for the residence to live in Netherlands. Oh, God. And then you think that was it. On the next scene, they go to a Halloween, which meant 90 Day Fiance The Other Way Season 5 was filmed in around October last year. That Halloween with his friends, at least his friends aware of who Kirsten is. He was like, yeah, he was talking to me when you were away, living blah blah. And then the friend, again, blindsided this girl. Julian just loves blindsided. The friend suggests, again, he was like, oh, how about you come and, live in the US, see how it likes. And he goes and lives in the US. In Netherlands for a couple of months, you go back and forth. And she was like, no. And she was like, no, that's not our plan. That was not what me and him discussed it. Why is he suddenly changing his mind and letting everybody else speak for him? He's coward. He doesn't even know how to sit down. Which reminded me, I think on episode 1 or 2, his mother called him a liar. Which really explaining what's happening right now. She called him he's not trustworthy, she said. So, sorry, Kirsten, but you're dealing with a guy who's just done nothing but sell you dreams. And here you are as he backtracks and blindsided you left and right and centre. And then the friend suggested and said, look, I know when you guys have a heated discussion, he felt he was calling me whatever. So if he moves to Netherlands, have you thought about him living in a different household? Different apartment? So he rents and you guys live apart. And she was like, what? Where is this coming from? Kirsten, do you know where is this coming from, love? Because you did not meet the family and the friends before you decided to make a plan with a guy who flew from, after a couple of months of knowing, he came from America, come to Netherlands, live with you. No, darling, come on, wake up. But you're a very pretty woman. I know for a fact you're not going to put up with this. And out of all of them, every couple that I've seen, you're the only one who actually got their head on. You got your head screwed on, girl. Say no.